Alright guys, time to add a new playthrough to the part. Might be the last part. WWE 2K25 Showcase Mode.
From the very moment he arrived as the enforcer of the bloodline, Solo Sikoa has taken every brutal, savage element of his predecessors and refined them into a near-perfect smashing machine. Even in the year before his arrival, Solo raised eyebrows and garnered buzz while competing in NXT. But nobody could have predicted just how smoothly his transition to the main roster would go. And before I go on any further, let me make one thing perfectly clear. I'm only saying what I'm saying about Solo Sikoa because I am a wise man. I'm a professional. And because I'm being handsomely compensated for my stellar work as your host of the WWE 2K25 Showcase. I haven't forgotten what Solo Sikoa and his rogue bloodline did to me. But I also know better than to let personal feelings hinder your professional endeavors. So with that being said, since his arrival at Clash at the Castle in 2022, Solo Sikoa has consistently been involved in WWE's biggest moments and biggest matches. He's been victorious in War Games. He's repeatedly enforced the Bloodline's will to maintain Roman Reigns' status as undisputed WWE Universal Heavyweight Champion.
I brought Solo in as an insurance policy. Solo was here to protect me. Solo was here to maintain the promised land. He's violent. He's strong, he's fast, he's all those things. And he betrayed me. Any man who would betray me must be a very dangerous man.
Solo defeated John Cena. Solo elected to betray your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, in an attempt to bestow upon himself the title of tribal chief. When I refused to acknowledge Solo as my tribal chief, you are not my tribal. He, Tamatonga, Tongaloa, and Jacob Fatu put me through a table in Madison Square Garden. And that led to opportunities to compete for the undisputed WWE Heavyweight Championship. It's led to more visibility with Solo's rogue bloodline ruling over SmackDown. Every choice Solo made only furthered his standing in WWE. He has the bloodlust of the wild Samoans, the brutality of his cousin Yokozuna, and the single-minded focus of Roman Reigns, all rolled into one. There is no question. The future is his for the taking, and that he will be champion many times over, and that he may set records of his own before it's all said and done. Few men have so quickly served notice to all of WWE in the manner that Solo Sikoa has done. Whether you want to acknowledge him or not is irrelevant. One way or another, Solo Sikoa forces you to do just that, or you will suffer severe consequences. One by one, each and every single superstar on the WWE roster is going to find that out. Solo will make sure of it. I, of course, will simply await any and every opportunity for your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, to teach Solo some manners. Until that happens, though, we are taking you back to the one-year anniversary special for NXT 2.0, which saw then North American champion Carmelo Hayes, and indeed, he is him, issue an open challenge. Unfortunately for the future superstar, it was to be answered by Solo Sikoa, and things went as well for Hayes as you can probably guess. Showcase the unrelenting fury that has made Solo Sikoa nearly unstoppable and defeat Carmelo Hayes to earn Solo his first championship victory. It won't be easy against Carmelo, especially when he has Trick Williams watching his back. And if you make one mistake against the champ, he'll take his shot and most likely hit nothing but net.
Here comes the A-Champ.
The following contest schedules for one fall is for the NXT North American Championship. Accompanied by Trick Williams, he is the NXT North American Champion, Carmelo Hayes.
Mello and Trick looking so pleased with themselves after attacking Wes Lee. NXT 2.0 celebrating its first anniversary, all thanks to amazing talent like this man.
Hayes has a look right now. He probably thinks he's getting the night off and another day on his North American title reign.
Well, after what Mello and Trick just did to Wes Lee, who's going to have the guts to step up and take Lee's place? What? This place is shaking! We never thought we'd see Sikoa again.
His opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa!
And Solo is dressed to fight, too. I really didn't think we'd see him again.
We saw him at Clash at the Castle 10 days ago where he cost Drew McIntyre the WWE Universal Championship. Well, as far as I'm personally concerned, Sikoa isn't welcome around here. Mello needs the night off. Well, Mello talks about wearing the biggest crown in the WWE, but it's Sikoa who sits at the biggest table in WWE. Well, he wasn't exactly invited to sit at this table now, was he?
We said to expect the unexpected. Is this title match gonna happen?
Now, this is a surprise. Carmelo Hayes seemingly had no challenger for his North American title, but Solo Sikoa just showed up here and said, I got next.
Thank goodness. Mello had an opponent chosen by the NXT Universe as they voted for Wes Lee. But Mello and Trick brutally attacked Lee backstage. Now we're being spared a Mello-bration and getting a real match.
And I would have never expected Sikoa to show up. Now, this is a surprise. Carmelo Hayes seemingly had no challenger for his North American title, but Solo Sikoa just showed up here and said, I got next.
Thank goodness. Mello had an opponent chosen by the NXT Universe as they voted for Wes Lee. But Mello and Trick brutally attacked Lee backstage. Now we're being spared a Mello-bration and getting a real match.
And I would have never expected Sikoa to show up. He just joined the Bloodline on SmackDown, and now he's in the main event of NXT. Can the Bloodline get even more gold tonight? Ooh. Strong words from Carmelo Hayes before... Looking to end this. The schoolboy! Oh, the elbow connects. Solo Sikoa already with the strategic advantage, taking hit.
Wrapping both arms just within reach of the ropes and forcing the submission to end. Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Oh, man, what a leg drop.
Sikoa taking command, and Melo is obviously still in shock about this impromptu match.
And Sikoa sent toward the ropes, and Carmelo Hayes with a kick right into the midsection. Melo taking it to Sikoa here.
The power of Solo just a little too much for the A-champ in this instance.
What a chop.
Trademark viciousness. Lack of mercy. That's what Solo Sikoa is all about.
Into the corner. Big splash by Sikoa. Melo in trouble. Sikoa. Trick Williams making sure Melo got out of harm's way. Well, at least momentarily.
Yeah, momentarily is right. Sikoa continuing to inflict more punishment on the champ.
And Hayes takes out Williams on the outside. Solo standing strong.
Solo not allowing the presence of Trick Williams to distract him whatsoever.
Solo has the mindset to destroy anyone in the way of him in the NXT North American Championship.
Oh, elbow right to the breadbasket for their troubles. Trick Williams has been quite the difference maker for Carmelo Hayes over the last year. How many times has Williams helped Hayes and saved that North American title?
Yeah, but 10 days ago, Solo Sikoa did the same thing for Roman Reigns when he attacked.
Playing possum, shoulders down. And the champ doesn't even let the count start.
Keeping a loss at bay for now.
Kick to the gut.
Dragged around into a neck breaker.
Hit with the knee. Holy time offense there. Hayes steers clear of that.
Boom, Solo with a timely.
And look at this now, yes, applying the submission hold.
And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold.
And now propped up in the corner. Oh, an overhand punch. Oh, elbow caught him right on the bridge of the nose. Shoulders are down.
Is this enough to retain?
Barely down for a 1 count.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
Clothesline.
Carmelo even more determined than ever now.
Maneuvers out of the way. Trick Williams cheering on Carmelo Hayes. You cannot deny the impact Trick has had since he joined his childhood friend's side.
Yeah, that decision to bring Trick Williams into NXT 2.0 changed the trajectory of Carmelo Hayes' career. Trick told Melo 12 months ago, forget about pandering to the NXT universe, just focus on yourself. And that was the day that Melo truly became the A-champ.
We saw Solo Sikoa join the Bloodline just 10 days ago. But this bond between Melo and Trick might...
Big uppercut rocks the jaw of Carmelo Hayes, ripped out of the corner.
Looking to put him away, and now Trick Williams up on the apron, causing a distraction.
Trick paying dividends. Ooh. First 48.
And that could be the turning point for the North American champion.
Oh, Samoa drop by Sikoa, cover now for the win. Hayes kicks it too.
And Williams once again on the apron.
You can see how concerned Trick Williams is that Carmelo Hayes' championship hopes, might be fading away.
Super kick drops Williams. Hayes picked out of the sky.
Oh, spinning Solo.
Is that it for Carmelo Hayes? Trick is out. Carmelo is dazed. Here's your chance, Solo. The title could be yours.
Rearing way back. Samoan spike. The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
What the? Sikoa is the new champion.
Here is your winner, and new NXT North American Champion, Solo Sikoa!
Solo is your new champion. And is the North American title now going to SmackDown? This has to be the most unpredictable era in WWE history.
You know Sikoa was given his marching orders from the head of the table. Don't leave NXT without the gold. Well, mission accomplished for the newest member of the Bloodline.
As Melo would say, if you call your shot, you better make it. Solo took the shot, hit the shot, and now he's the new North American champion.
I ain't doing this one. We can have all the fun we want with these video games and this showcase and these fantasy matchups like Offensica versus Bubba Ray and Devon. I'm not doing shtick about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. That's a little too volatile. And it's way too personal for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins came up together in the Shield. And Seth Rollins took it upon himself to disband the Shield by blindsiding Roman Reigns with a chair. At WrestleMania 31, Roman Reigns, in the main event of WrestleMania, was about to win the WWE title when Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank and stole the main event, the match, and the title from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns lost the undisputed championship after almost 4 years, the greatest title reign of all time, to Cody Rhodes. Not because Cody Rhodes was the better man, but because Seth Rollins was right there. And the seduction, the bloodlust that Roman Reigns had for that moment of revenge was too much for Roman Reigns to give up. And for the first time in Roman Reigns' life, he took his eye off the ball for that much time and smashed Seth Rollins with a chair, the same way Seth did a decade earlier to Roman. And that moment gave Cody Rhodes all he needed to end the most historic title reign in WWE history. I'm supposed to do shtick about Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for a showcase? I mean, it's smart, because the next time Roman Reigns steps into the ring with Seth Rollins will be the last time Seth Rollins steps into a ring. Next time Roman Reigns gets his hands on Seth Rollins, you won't have your architect anymore. You won't have your visionary anymore. You won't have your revolutionary anymore. You will have your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, but you'll never again have Seth freaking Rollins. Roman Reigns will put an end to Seth Rollins in WWE. And then the only way you'll ever be able to see Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins will be in the WWE 2K25 showcase. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins from the 2022 Royal Rumble. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
The big question as we kick off Royal Rumble, will Roman survive tonight?
Well, the man who's walking down the aisle here in front of 44,000 plus is the greatest champion of all time, transcending the business. And tonight is personal. For 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated everyone. And luckily for Roman, he's had a special counsel and his cousins to help him keep cool, keep focused, and concentrate on the business at hand.
Now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside. And without those calming forces, Corey, cracks started to form last night in Roman's armor.
No telling how Roman's going to handle things on his own. It's been years since he competed on his own. But that's the situation we're seeing right now for the Tribal Chief. In recent weeks, Seth Rollins touched on the one thing that Roman Reigns has not been able to get over: the dissolution of the Shield at the hands of Seth Rollins.
Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man, and what Seth Rollins did to his family was cowardly in the eyes of the head of the table, the Tribal Chief, the man who was blessed by the gods of sports entertainment.
Corey, on SmackDown last night, we saw one thing that we haven't seen out of Roman Reigns. We saw Roman Reigns lose his cool.
mind games from Rollins. As we heard that music pop right there, the Shield, you can't help but have a little nostalgia. You can't help but think back to the glory days of when the Shield would go to town, beating everybody down.
Until that man right there, Seth freaking Rollins, decided to tear it apart.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. He knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion. He knew there was one thing that Reigns will never get over, and that is that Seth Rollins chose to end the Shield.
The infamous blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair many years ago, which broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Well, tonight, Rollins will use that to get in the head of the champ and win the Universal title.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Universal Championship. Introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins. And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
And that title, the WWE Universal Championship, has been in Reigns' possession for a record-breaking 516 days. Can he extend the reign even further tonight? The Royal Rumble Premium Live event kicks off with a match between two former brothers. Roman Reigns in his record 516-day reign as Universal Champion versus Seth Rollins, donned in the old gear that they used to wear in the Shield.
Rollins looks very comfortable in that tactical vest yet again.
But he's even more comfortable inside the head of the Tribal Chief. We haven't seen Roman with this type of look, this type of confusion in 500+ days.
Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Without those calming forces, cracks have started to show. Every comment Rollins has made about their past cuts deeper. Every mind game breaks Roman's spirit even further. This might be the toughest physical battle the Tribal Chief has faced, but it definitely is his toughest mental battle.
Whipped into the corner with tremendous force. Ooh. And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him. Slugging it out, toe-to-toe now.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
The fight is on, and it's furious.
Slugging away with everything they've got.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
From the top.
No way home.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move, as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. It just proves that Seth freaking Rollins will take every freaking risk to win.
Roman certainly seems out of his comfort zone right now, guys.
Reigns and his comfort zone aren't even in the same zip code tonight, Cole. Unless he can snap out of it fast, he's going to make him down, around into the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
Oh, for the title!
Barely kicks out.
And frustration might be starting to set in.
What a right hand. Vicious, just disrespectful.
Seth Rollins just getting dismantled.
The power and rage of the tribal chief is just overwhelming Rollins here.
Tossed by the neck. Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well, says he knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
Rollins knew there was one thing that Roman Reigns could never, ever get over. It was Seth Rollins who chose to end the Shield.
That blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair so many years ago broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Who would have thought that moment would still loom so large and be the biggest key to victory for Seth freaking Rollins? This one's heading to the outside.
Sent straight into the barricade.
And a big boot. I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history the Shield had and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man. What Seth Rollins did to his family 8 years ago was cowardly. Now it's time for Rollins to pay.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Flying. Big splash.
Unparalleled intensity from Roman Reigns.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
The tribal chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half, but Braun Strowman, Rey Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock off Rollins in a premium ladder match in his career. Never successfully defended a title against Rollins.
Indeed, two of the biggest PLE losses of Roman Reigns' career have been at the hands of Seth freaking Rollins. At Money in the Bank in 2016, Rollins defeated Reigns for the WWE title. And a year prior to that, Rollins committed the heist of the century and used the Money in the Bank to steal Roman's WWE Championship in the main event of WrestleMania.
Into the pin!
Champ with a immediate kick out there.
Better hold off on the victory parade.
I hate to say this, but the tribal chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, the Shield's entrance music. I bet if Rollins gave Roman a fist bump, it would make the tribal chief go nuclear.
Top turnbuckle and the super kick.
Arm smash in the corner.
Boom! The Gulak attack.
Reigns averts the attack. And Reigns unleashes the Superman punch.
Absolutely laid Rollins out. And now Reigns can finally overcome his former Shield brother. Boom! Oh, man!
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
And he's staggering to his feet. About to head right into... Reigns hits it!
Consider your title dreams dashed after that. I don't even think Roman's aware of where he is anymore. He has tunnel vision for Rollins. The only thing the tribal chief is seeing right now is red. And heaven have mercy on Reigns, old Shield brother now.
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline attempt. Spear! Spear by Reigns! Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear!
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former brother? Reigns now. Look, gonna lock in the guillotine. Submission
Well, there's
move
your
locked
answer.
in. Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now. Rollins looking like he's starting to fade.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins gonna tap here? What's Rollins gonna do? Is he gonna tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match. Rollins just motionless now. Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time. The fun and games Rollins has been playing has pushed the Tribal Chief past his boiling point.
Got him lined up, and it's only a matter of time now.
Placed against the turnbuckles. Superman punch!
And a thunderous spear. Will the champ make that pay off?
Here's the pin.
And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion,
Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exercised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a huge weight has been lifted from the shoulders of the Tribal Chief. Roman may never forgive Rollins, but now he can forget it.
I'm the last guy to knock a revolution. I've led a few of those, you know. I admire revolutionaries. I respect evolutionaries. They are the lifeblood of the bloodline. So when Solo Sikoa seized the moment and became the Tribal Chief in Roman Reigns' absence, I didn't like it. I don't even think I respected it. But something deep down in me admired it. That took some forward thinking. I'm the chief now! Now we all know what happened when the OG bloodline, led by Roman Reigns, faced the new Rogue bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa, in the War Games. But there was a discussion here while planning the WWE 2K25 showcase that has me, your wise man, admittedly a little intrigued. What if War Games was limited to only OG bloodline, no honorary uses, versus Solo's Rogue bloodline, no honorary uses? It's 4-on-4 Roman Reigns. The Usos, Sami Zayn, versus Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, Tonga Loa, and the most dangerous new competitor WWE has ever seen, the Samoan werewolf Jacob Fatu. What happens then? This is your moment to determine who is the real bloodline. This is your moment to determine who is the only bloodline. This is where the bloodline's legacy and the bloodline's future is in your hands.
The following contest is the men's War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The first member to enter will come from the advantaged team. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins! The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin!
The bloodline is in chaos. This wrestling dynasty is on the brink of collapse.
This conflict goes far beyond acknowledgement, Michael. This man and the original bloodline are fighting for their livelihood.
Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
This man and the rest of the original bloodline is under attack. The new bloodline will do whatever it takes to wipe out the old guard.
But this man and the rest of his crew will not go down without a fight. This is a power struggle that could not be contained by a traditional 20-by-20 ring. He's ready to bring the heavy fire to the new bloodline.
The original bloodline was created with the wisdom of the elders, but this man and the new bloodline are destroying what was built.
Well, this conflict was unfathomable until now. The new bloodline is ready to hunt.
And from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 280
bloodline does not live by a code. They do not act with honor. This man says the OG bloodline will suffer the consequences of their disloyalty.
We are looking at a heavy hitter with pure malice in his eyes. And he's looking to make his name at the expense of the old guard of the bloodline.
The OG bloodline have never faced a threat like this.
The island of relevancy is no more. The OG bloodline is fighting bloodthirsty savages who will feast on whatever they can. There will be no hesitation in pulling the trigger, and the OGs have got to match that ferocity. Here we go. First two combatants locked in the War Game structure. The original bloodline versus the new bloodline in the match beyond. The WWE Universe has wanted to see this war for some time, gentlemen. Roman and his old guard versus Solo and the new crew.
So many questions. Can Roman's teammates put their past animosity aside? Can the rest of Solo's gang handle a match against competitors with more War Games experience?
Well, Byron, I think we'll know the answer to all those questions just a matter of minutes. I think tonight is going to be a breakout performance for Jacob Fatu. So much raw talent in that young man.
Every bloodline member, new and old, is a generational athlete. But Jacob seems to be a step ahead of every one of these men at times.
Many already believe Jacob can take the mantle as the leader of the bloodline. If he's the one to earn the victory tonight, his time as the tribal chief may come sooner than anyone thinks.
Cinching in a waist lock, but right hands.
Manages to fight out with a series of punches.
Looks like he just got rocked there. Lands the elbow. 8 men in this war, but one seems to be fighting his own internal battle. That man, Jimmy Uso.
He's currently on Team Roman, but this might be an instance of the enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Well, Jimmy had clashes with Roman. He went to war with his brother Jay, but the men who put Jimmy on the shelf for months stand across the ring. Jimmy's out for every member of Solo's squad tonight, and he'll deal with the rest of his fractured family later.
Before War Games officially starts, what do you guys think is the key to the old school bloodline coming out on top?
Every one of these men is a proven main eventer, Michael, but that won't be enough if they can't stay on the same page.
Yeah, and given how united Solo's team is, I don't think even the Mount Rushmore liftoff. Boom!
A consistent. An attack being mounted on Jacob Fatu.
Jacob's being cut off at every pass. Got him in the corner now.
Look at the amount of members on each team now. This truly has the potential to become one-sided.
Gotta be a bit tough for Jay to stand up amongst this team. Some close allies, but some enemies he's yet to forgive.
We've seen the wars that Jay has waged with his cousin Roman, with his brother Jimmy, but he needs to put that aside tonight.
And Jay has the title wins and big victories that earned him the main event moniker. But if he's the one to put away the new bloodline, he will truly be the main event of War Games.
Clock counting down. A sigh of relief can surely be breathed once the next competitor enters.
Snapmare takedown. Tonga Loa now entering the fray of Bloodline War Games.
Samoa drop. That offense will definitely knock the wind out of him.
Wait a second. He's going up the wall. The Extreme War Games mentality is taking over.
And scaling the steel.
This is either madness or brilliance.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back to back. And he's standing tall on top of the cage now.
Inverted DDT.
Solo's the color leader of the new bloodline
the head of the table, called himself Tribal Chief.
And when he asked the WWE Universe to acknowledge him, we're hearing more and more of the crowd.
Up high. Ow! Here we go.
Oh, missed connection. Tossing their opponent like they're nothing. Oh, man, he has fired up now.
And Jay reverses.
Will Jay take advantage?
Counting down the seconds until this match becomes a bit lopsided. If there's one man here with the most to prove, it's got to be Tonga Loa.
We've often seen that the man with the most to prove ends up being the difference maker in war games.
Many folks think Tonga Loa is just a foot soldier for Solo. But let's not forget, this man is the son of Haku. Just like his father, Tonga Loa truly excels in a brawl. And there is no bigger... What's Jacob Fatu's intentions here?
But then to Sami Zayn.
Is that all she wrote for Tonga Loa?
Old bloodline, new bloodline, both sides engaging in a brutal battle.
Every one of these men is fighting with every fiber in their being to be considered the true bloodline.
Sami Zayn grew so much as a member of the bloodline, it really gave him a sense of self-worth.
Yeah, but part of that self-worth came from defying Roman, from defeating the Usos, which begs the question, and I wish there was a better way to phrase this, is Sami Zayn
with a big boom.
Zayn has this wrapped up. Jacob Fatu in a compromised position. Broken in half. Don't worry, though, there might still be more around here somewhere. Not looking in any condition to fight. More like a sitting duck here.
Time is ticking away. Shortly we'll have a fresh competitor to even the odds. Solo Sikoa's group at a deciding disadvantage. His side has less experience inside this.
Watch out.
Diving forearm smash.
Sky high.
Jay taking his off at top rope.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that? Brilliant strategy. Even odds weren't good enough, and they just added a bit of insurance with that weapon. And he's got cartoon birds swirling over his head right now for sure.
All these attacks to the head. He's going to end up with a lot more than a splitting headache if this match goes on for much longer.
Good grief. That stop sign flew like it was a frisbee.
OG bloodline leader Roman Reigns has so much on the line in this one, guys.
Oh, absolutely, Michael. Solo Sikoa took his spot at the head of the table. He says he's the new Tribal Chief.
And that is Roman's legacy. Those names, this group, they mean something. But the bloodline represents all that Roman has built in his career. And he needs to take it back tonight.
These superstars must be feeding off the WWE Universe.
This place is starting to rock. Just like that, Sammy gets stopped. And oh my God, what a forearm!
Excellent job.
Clothesline on the back of the neck. The countdown firmly turns a shift in the status quo. It seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill battle for him. And that hit connects from Sami Zayn. Attacking the torso again, doing a lot of damage. Episodic Uso, meanwhile, Jimmy.
Jimmy might have just finished things.
Under the apron now, looking to stack the odds even higher in their team's favor here.
Super kick, a double super kick. And I don't like it, but in war games, a one-sided brawl is all perfectly possible.
Can Jacob Fatu come back from that?
That was vicious. Jay nailed all.
Looking for a belly-to-back suplex into the neck breaker. Beautiful.
Hoists it up high here.
Takes over for a flapjack. Hit by flying stop sign. That had to hurt.
vicious. What a barrage of stomps. Running instinct to keep fighting. Completely lost otherwise. And the new tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, joining Bloodline War Games. God, the spine. That'll make your legs go numb. Good God. The cage is locked for the last time as War Games officially begins. Each of these teams calculating what their fastest way to victory is now. Into a powerbomb. Trying to wrestle free their opponents. Oh, have the arm trap. Goodness gracious. And that can vanquish Tom. These non-stop attacks on the torso have more than done their job here. We could be looking at broken ribs. Hey, Ansel, here we go. That was an effective attack, guys. Oh, the rear super kick. From behind, nasty. Roman Reigns setting up for his patented move. Uh-oh, a flapjack. Way out there. Send him clear into the other ring. I'm looking to see the effect of those continued attacks to the core. Yeah, I think this is going to take more than ice to recover from. Sami Zayn, Blue Thunder Bomb. Shoulders down, this could be it. And it's Jey Uso. He breaks the ref's count before 2. Not quite enough to put him away. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy. Schoolboy from behind. The ref not even getting to 1. I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole. Will Jey end this? Hold on here. What good reason does he have to be climbing up the cage now? Shot to the back. Extending their opponent's arm. Big leg drop. And that can vanquish Tom. He made the save just in time. And we see Tonga Loa entering even more dangerous territory. Scaling the Worgen. Uso. Oh, Sami Zayn setting up. Solo Sikoa lining it up. And a big right hand. Stone flying. He right to the midsection. Setting them up for the Falcon Arrow. Making way toward the top rope. Got him. And now Jimmy Uso up high. That takes him down. Double axe handle connect. Hold on, is he thinking of the submission here? And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here. Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why. Oh, torturous knee. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's got to hurt. This is yeah, each blow to the head is worse. Tonga. This could do it. Terrible position for Jimmy. And Team Roman wins War Games. The new bloodline has fallen.
Your winners, Roman Reigns, Jimmy and Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn, the Bloodline.
Okay, a little bit out of character for your wise man, but that was a little bit difficult for me to watch. Seeing this family splinter into 2 groups, fighting against each other, it breaks my dark heart. But they're all grown men, and you settled the issue. Now let's give Solo credit. Forming Team Solo was, of course, his usual backup of Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, the sons of Haku, feared as one of the baddest men to ever walk planet Earth. Along with them, the Samoan werewolf, Jacob Fatu, son of Tama, also known as TK All Day, the Tonga Kid, another fearsome competitor from WWE's golden era. But did you know that Haku and Tama once comprised one of WWE's most impressive tag teams? Haku had been considered family by the Dynasty for years on end, and his teaming with Tama, brother of Rikishi, solidified this for eternity. The Islanders were a formidable test for any tag team in WWE in the late 1980s, competing against teams like the Hart Foundation and the British Bulldogs. Initially fan favorites, the two would embrace a more hard-nosed approach and even teamed up with WWE Hall of Famer Bobby the Brain Heenan, finding even more success. The team flawlessly merged aerial excellence, martial arts mastery, and some good old-fashioned Islander grit. Perhaps their most infamous moment saw them actually dog-nap Matilda, mascot of the British Bulldogs, showing that they were willing to do literally anything to throw opponents off their game. Both men are still revered today as two of the real legit tough guys in the industry, names that instill fear simply upon mention, and they absolutely taught their children well. Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa both loved to slowly brutalize an opponent in the traditional Haku style, while Jacob Fatu hurls his body at opponents from all angles with reckless abandon, much like Islander Tama in his TK All Day heyday. For their inclusion in the 2K25 showcase, we find the Islanders in a dream match, taking on another team that has mastered the air, ground fighting, and has their own brand of swag that keeps opponents guessing at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the Street Profits. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins have put together one hell of a run in WWE, and the perennial tag team champions are going to find themselves in an unfamiliar setting, taking on Haku and Tama in a best 2 out of 3 falls match. Anyone can sneak a win out, but Haku and Tama often competed in this type of match to fully demonstrate the superiority to their opponents. And you can bet that they're out to do the same thing to Angelo and Tez. So get out there and showcase the tag team mastery that the Islanders used to terrorize their opponents. Lift your party cups and take one last sip for the Street Profits. And don't worry, no one will hold you responsible for the damage you and the Islanders caused them, because I assure you, the Islanders can handle the smoke.
It is time for the Street Profits to get themselves some of the Islanders.
Well, with all due respect to the smoke and the party cups, but AD and Tez need to up their game. This could be the Profits' night, but it's not going to be easy. The Profits possess tremendous athleticism, but so do the Islanders. And let's not forget, the Islanders have Bobby Heenan in their corner.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. On their way to the ring, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
The Islanders are known
known for innovative double-team offense, but they're looking to do more than just beat the Profits.
Well, under the Brains' incomparable tutelage, the Islanders have become smarter and more brutal.
Tez and Dawkins better have their third eye open and their heads on a swivel.
I expect to see expert-level tag teamwork from both the Profits and the Islanders, with supreme athleticism from all four competitors.
What this match could boil down to, guys, is which team picks up the first pinfall.
It's not going to take long for chaos to rule. The Profits and the Islanders are ready to see who is the best tag team on Earth.
The Street Profits had better be ready for what's coming.
Tez and Dawkins have to be ready to deal with any shortcut the Islanders can
And
find.
their opponents, accompanied by Bobby Heenan, at a combined weight of 499 pounds, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
We know the Islanders are as vicious as they come, but the Street Profits excel in all forms of chaos.
Yeah, Corey, but the Islanders have a plan and will stop at nothing to carry that out.
The Profits will have to truly compete as a team to overcome the odds in this 2 out of 3 falls match.
Truth is, I don't know if Ford and Dawkins have faced a team as dangerous as Haku and Tama.
And the Street Profits are going to have to execute a next-level plan to take down the Islanders and Heenan.
The Islanders and Street Profits facing off here in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Two teams that mix high flying and hard hits with ease. This is going to be exciting.
The Islanders move at such speeds that you can't take your eyes off them for a second. The Street Profits have got to be at their best if they hope for a win tonight.
You can tell that Haku and Tama want to end the party. For Dawkins and Ford. Luckily, they have the biggest party pooper in WWE in their corner in the form of the Weasel, Bobby Heenan.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Look, I get that the Islanders are brutal, but when I look at Haku, I kind of see something royal about him.
Are you kidding me, Saxton? Haku's a big, mean dude who loves to brawl. Nothing about him says royalty.
Though Bobby Heenan does seem intent on taking the Islanders to the top of WWE, perhaps becoming king of the ring, is on that path. 2 out of 3 falls matches are a unique test. Corey, break it down for us. What's going through the Profits' minds here?
Well, Tez and Dawkins cannot allow themselves to get frustrated, because if you lose your cool, you lose your focus, and you start to make mistakes.
There's a little bit of room for error in a multi-fall match, but not much when the competition level is this high. Big elbow.
We're watching two great teams at work right now, but with the talent at this level in the ring, you have to wonder, are there any possible breakout single stars here?
Every one of these men has that sort of potential, Michael. I mean, Montez Ford has had moments of single success, competing in many high-profile matches on his own.
Though you'd be doing a great disservice to Angelo Dawkins, who has an equally impressive skill set should he go solo. And of course, both Islanders competed separately for a time in WWE before joining up, so you know that Tama and Haku could once again dominate as single stars.
Double big back body drop.
It's got to be demoralizing when you're the combatant on the wrong side of the double team. Maybe you want to rework the game plan about now. He gets the tag, and here we go. The complexion of this match is about to change.
So many accolades for Dawkins and Ford, Triple Crown Tag Team Champions, multiple WrestleMania wins. This win could be another major feather in their caps.
It could be, but for the Islanders, all those accolades are motivation. Haku and Tama know they're the best tag team around, so they want to knock off the Profits and prove it. Then maybe they'll get the respect they rightfully deserve.
And Haku is suppressing any offense from his opponent.
The Islanders straight up crushing the Profits here.
Dropped with a suplex.
And the Profits definitely have that it factor, but it didn't look like it mattered there.
Oh, ooh, sharp kick. Ooh, what a headbutt. Haku just looking to humiliate his opponent.
Elbow drop.
Something that Tez and Dawkins need to watch out for tonight is the presence of Bobby the Weasel Heenan. He'll do anything for his clients.
Don't you dare disparage the brain, Saxton. Heenan is indeed a wise man who has quickly brought the Islanders up the ranks. They'll be tag champions in no time.
Consecutive attacks keeping Dawkins off his game.
The Islanders putting a beating on the Street Profits.
Getting the tag could be the momentum swing they needed. Oof! Bam! Down he goes.
Tama was expecting that.
And he saw that coming from Montez. Caught in a bad spot. Oh, what a throat.
I'm glad the Islanders are able to compete tonight. I was worried they'd have to serve another suspension.
Oh, what a phony charge that was. Heenan and the Islanders did an amazing job as dog sitters, and they got punished for it. Then again, the corrupt president who handed out that suspension also vacated the WWE Championship for no good reason.
Yeah, Corey, there's just too many things to correct you on there.
What a headbutt.
Vicious. It's obvious Montez Ford is feeling the pain that has been dealt out so far.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind.
Oh, wiped out with the crossbody. Climbing up the turnbuckle here.
Take off. Oh, my. The Profits are down, and the Islanders are about to reap the rewards.
Oh, it breaks the pin and makes the save. He's headed up high.
Taking flight.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy. Ooh.
Into the cover. He manages to get a fall. Ooh, hard into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat.
Uh-oh. About to hit rock bottom.
Punch right in the head.
Oh, ow. Oh, man.
This is going to the absolute limits.
This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now? From the heavens. Big body splash from the top.
We thought it was going to be the Street Profits going to the air this often.
The Islanders beating Angelo and Montez at their own game now.
This is a big night for the Street Profits. Their party cups are filled to the brim tonight. I took a sniff of it, and it nearly knocked me out.
I've seen tap water knock you.
And there's the cover. Second fall for the Islanders, and they beat the Profits.
Here are your winners, Tama and Haku, the Islanders.
What a matchup. The Islanders met the Street Profits at every turn in the air and the ground. This loss is going to hurt Dawkins and Ford for a long time.
Look, we saw tremendous tag teams do what they do best, but only one could win. And the Islanders stepped up and got the job done. Tama and Haku just proved they are the best tag team of any era.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't have the words to convey how proud I am to have been part of this historic showcase. Having worked alongside this family, this bloodline, for so many decades, reliving moments that I got to experience firsthand has been a privilege of the highest order. introducing you to WWE legends that I hold in such high esteem, and also spotlighting the modern day greatness their descendants have provided you in recent years, all to pay tribute to the greatest wrestling family I have ever known. Has truly been my privilege. To be successful in this industry is a 1 in a billion chance. To see one bloodline continuously pump out superstar after superstar, champion after champion, generation after generation, is a testament not only to the skills they possess, but also to the work they put in to become absolute masters of their craft. And it cannot be stated any other way. This dynasty, this family, this bloodline has mastered every single solitary aspect of professional wrestling. And by reliving their magnificent history, you've begun your path of mastery as well. You've conquered former champions, righted some very egregious historical wrongs, survived war games, and even settled the question as to who the true tribal chief really is. You've unlocked WWE legends who are now ready to unleash their special brand of offense on current WWE superstars who didn't think they'd ever have to face these classic competitors like Haku or the Wild Samoans. It wasn't easy, and you definitely had to get a little oozy along the way. But you showed that bloodline spirit and determination, and now you stand at the top of the mountain. On behalf of WWE and the 2K families, we all thank you so very much for playing. And on behalf of every fan of this beautiful performance art known as professional wrestling, we thank you, the Anawai, Fatu, and Maivia clans, for decades of entertainment and generations of pure brilliance, for creating greatness with your hard work and sharing it with all of us so freely. Before we go, we do have one last surprise for you at home. Now that you've showcased your skills and earned a spot as an honorary Oos, it's time for you to choose who rules your WWE universe as the Tribal Chief. Is Roman Reigns still your Tribal Chief, or have you thrown in with the attempted coup by Solo Sikoa? Do you want to see Tamina finally rule over everyone? Or is it TK all day, every day, don't you say? Regardless of who you choose, you've earned the right to acknowledge your tribal chief.
The following match is the 2K Showcase Tribal Gauntlet. The winner of this match will be acknowledged as your Tribal Chief. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
The Bloodline Gauntlet match begins here, gentlemen, with our first entrant.
A superstar with a daunting challenge ahead.
And from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds,
Grinding your way through the Bloodline, one of the biggest dynasties in history? Is it even possible?
Well, it's highly improbable, but nothing's impossible in WWE.
Wow. How's this for an opening opponent in a gauntlet match?
Makes you want to throw in the towel before the bell even rings.
and from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
And on the other side of this first hurdle, just one of the Bloodline's most savage and powerful members.
The Bloodline starting things off with a bang, looking to make short work of this challenger.
This is where it begins. The ultimate gauntlet challenge against the full might of the Bloodline.
Win or loss, this is an historic undertaking. It feels like it all has led up to this. A chance to place yourself at the head of the table. The proving ground is right here, right now.
It will be a gauntlet containing a member from every branch of the Bloodline family tree. The odds are almost insurmountable.
The road is treacherous, but surviving it will bring you immortality.
And we know there was turmoil in the family coming into this match, so much so they decided a gauntlet match was the only way to set the narrative straight.
Let's call it what it is, Michael. The family wants to put this member in their place. Wants to bring them down a peg. To me, tonight reads more like punishment for having ambition.
And a stomp to the gut.
Ooh, looking for the quick pin. And she gets the shoulders up.
Probably knew that wasn't going to be enough at this stage, but every time you cover your opponent, you make them kick out. Every kick out exerts energy.
Short arm clothesline.
A rare spot of trouble for Nia.
Nia struggling, but still capable of a comeback. You want to control the tempo. You want to...
We got it covered. Gets the shoulder up.
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here.
Power slam. Oh, man, targeting the leg.
Up on their shoulders. Down in a hurry. Oh, foot just stomping down.
Brutal knee strike.
Electrifying offense from the Brahma Bull.
And The Rock's opponent is looking like a jabroni. Target acquired. This only ends one way. Big time clothesline. Good grief.
A gauntlet match is such a fitting stipulation for tonight, Corey. It's almost a tribal trial by fire of some sort.
It absolutely is, Michael. You don't get put into this match with any expectations of coming out the victor. The family has...
Quickly, the cover! Gets the shoulder up in one.
Just kicking out at one takes a lot in a match like this.
Up on their shoulders. Down in a hurry. Nia Jax just getting worked on here. Here's the cover. Fends off the 3 count.
That was a long 2 count there.
Ooh.
What a barrage of stops.
You can feel the resentment building with each stomp there. Oh, and a Samoan drop.
And a stomp to the gut.
Ooh, punishing double axe handle. She turns it around with the reversal. The Great One has become relentless.
Absolutely. The Rock is breaking his opponent down.
Like a brick wall running into you. He connects with a counter. Clothesline in the corner.
There it is! Picture perfect from The Rock.
2. Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
And Nia Jax is still in this.
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of heart from Nia Jax here tonight.
And guys, The Rock is not happy with that result. The shoulders down. Fights out at 2.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Uh-oh.
About to hit. What a bomb!
Jax looks absolutely out of it.
There's 2. That's it. It's over. Nia Jax taken out of this gauntlet match.
There are still so many competitors left. It's hard to even focus on just one elimination here.
Time for Haku to enter the gauntlet and prove something.
And let's not lose the reason for this match, the right, no, the honor to have sole possession of the seat that stands at the head of the table.
Well, if you can survive tonight, you will be at the top of the mountain, casting an enormous shadow over every possible challenger.
I'm already intimidated thinking about the Ula fall.
And he goes for the pin. Just gets the shoulder up.
He's determined to keep this matchup going. And a stop to the gut, too.
And Haku is on the downside of things now.
Looks like Haku is having trouble generating any sort of defense.
Down in a hurry.
Oh, he got back.
Here's a cover. And he doesn't let the pin last long at all.
It is going to take a lot more to keep him down.
He's been put through the ringer tonight. He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
Vicious knee.
Up on their shoulders. Down in a hurry.
Oh, now
He could pin his opponent right here. Time's up for Haku. No longer running the gauntlet.
still a long road ahead with many roadblocks yet to enter the ring.
Oh, this is interesting. Fatu getting in on this gauntlet action.
Headlock. Oh, cheap shot right above the eye. Destructive use of the knee. Up fast. Spine buster. Down hard. The Rock with the most electrifying move in all of entertainment.
He falls out.
But you look at our entry pool and it starts to sink in just how much action is left to go. Now this is interesting. Umaga getting in on this gauntlet action.
And Corey, there's more than family pride on the line tonight. Everyone in WWE is watching, wanting to know this challenge can be conquered.
And think about the bragging rights. If you run through the gauntlet of one of the most prestigious families in all of wrestling, you will automatically be considered the toughest badass walking this earth.
Up on their shoulders. Down in a hurry. I don't know if Umaga can withstand much more of this.
Yeah, somehow Umaga has to turn the tide.
Oh, man. Double axe handle. Lands a knee.
Umaga's toughness being tested with an attack like that.
Electrifying offense from The Rock.
Samoan drop.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Catches the kick.
Into a dragon screw leg whip. Oh, he might actually get the win here.
Gets the shoulder up instantly.
Channeling his energy to stay in this matchup. Pulls their opponent in. Belly to belly. Well scouted by the Great One. Look at this, just
What a barrage of stops. Oh, man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
Stops the kick.
Trading counters here.
Clothesline.
big time clothesline. Good grief. Knee strike.
Into the cover. And he easily stops the ref's count.
He is certainly sending a message, getting his shoulder up before two. The Rock wrenching the arm, kick to the...
Oh, and a DDT by The Rock.
His shoulders are down!
A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build.
Just using the adrenaline to stay in the match. We're no closer to a winner just yet.
Spine buster. He may get the 3 count right here. This is it. He kicks out at 2.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Here it comes. By the people's chance. And Umaga's laid out.
2. That's it for Umaga. He's been eliminated.
That's a pity, but there are still 5 more entrants to come in this match. This ain't over by any stretch of the imagination. And looks like Naomi is fully prepared for the gauntlet.
Clothesline. An overbearing amount of offense against Naomi here.
Yeah, Naomi needs to reassess her strategy.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Incredible resolve on display. These competitors have been unwavering.
What more can this superstar do?
Reaching deep into the arsenal. This could end the entire match.
From the top floor. Superplex.
Absolutely soul-crushing impact from up high.
Oh, my goodness. Putting the boots to an opponent will take the fight out of them in a hurry.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, man. Inside out. And a stop to the gut, too.
Momentum completely in the corner of The Rock.
The Rock reaching that other level.
Down in a hurry. And Naomi took a battering there.
The Rock brought that Hawaii toughness to bear, and his opponent didn't have an answer.
Up on their shoulders.
Down with the Samoan drop. Working the midsection there.
Kick.
Mounting their downed opponent and firing off a series of blows.
Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off.
Oh, scattered that one.
Naomi managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
Yeah, Naomi's survival instincts are taking over.
Stretched out like taffy right now. Taking out the legs, taking out the ability to create separation.
He knew just what to do.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Uh-oh. This isn't going to be pretty. All the way out. Plex. Look at this. Just unloading. And a stop to the gut, too. Honing in on the arm. Just cranking the head. That's how you wear down your opponent. Up fast. Spine buster. Down hard. The Rock about to hit the most electrifying move in all of sports entertainment. The people's elbow.
Rock got it. I think it's over. 2.
There it is. The end of the gauntlet for Naomi.
With 4 more entrants to go, this isn't over by a long shot. Watch out, here comes Alpha, and this gauntlet just got very interesting. Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Alpha gets intercepted.
Big time clothesline.
Good grief. Stop after stop after stop. No respect being shown whatsoever with those stomps. Oof.
A pinpoint kick to the back. Ow.
Look at this, just unloading. And a stop to the gut, too.
Alpha facing a bit of a roadblock there.
The Rock putting everything he learned from his wrestling family to work.
Alpha is in a distressing spot.
Alpha might be in panic soon.
Down in a hurry. What a reversal by Alpha.
Alpha is going to look to press on the advantage.
Could be what Alpha needed to ignite a rally.
Effectively using the knee.
Getting carried to a vulnerable position here. Cover! He kicks out instantly.
An almost instantaneous kick out there. A lot of work left to do.
And he's being somewhat backed into a corner right now.
Stop after stop after stop.
The Rock is laying the smack him down.
Showing exactly why he's the great one. This is truly awesome.
Up fast. Spine buster. Down hard.
Will it be? He got it. Alpha's been knocked out of the gauntlet.
Another elimination, but we've still got 3 entrants on deck.
Interesting. Jay has a very good chance in this gauntlet match.
Clothesline! And at this point in the gauntlet, are you gentlemen stunned by how long this...
Uh-oh. About to go. Yes, rock bottom.
Jay is out. That is it.
2. Oh, and he just kicked out.
What a crucial kick out, and the blood is still pumping for Jey Uso.
The Rock reformulating his game plan. It was not enough to end this, so he'll have to move on to plan B. Countered right when it was needed.
Big time clothesline. Good grief.
And now Jay is getting beaten down.
Somehow Jay's got to turn the momentum around.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stomp someone like that.
And a stomp to the gut.
Set up for the incredible leg sweep.
Nicely done. Bruising attack to the stomach. Right to the spine.
Right in the breadbasket.
The Rock, can you smell it?
I think The Rock's opponent can smell it, guys. Belly to belly.
Goes into the pin. There's two. That'll be the end of Jey Uso in this gauntlet match.
And after this, 2 more entrants to go.
Now entering the gauntlet is Yokozuna. Ready for action.
As we get deeper into this war for the head of the table, the WWE Universe has gained hope. They're starting to believe a miracle is possible tonight.
The energy in the arena has shifted. Members of the...
And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver.
Able to get to the ropes here. Great awareness.
This is just nasty.
Oh, and his aggression, just pure brutality.
Not easy.
And The Rock feeling the effects of this match continuing on like this. Despicable. That was simply a despicable display we just saw. What a display of strength here. And here's a cover. And The Rock avoids the early pin.
He got a little too confident with that one. And he avoids what was coming.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person and make a statement.
Got out of the way.
He's able to counter that.
And gets sent right into the corner. Back suplex, no! Driven down.
Not sure how much more Rock can take.
He has been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take.
Discouraging situation for the People's Champion.
The Rock has to devise a new plan here.
That was a hell of a maneuver there, guys. Like a brick wall running into you. Oh, no, 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 no.
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
What is it going to take to put him away?
Oh, that got turned around on Yokozuna.
Right across the larynx. This packed house is going absolutely nuts.
They don't want this match to end. And that was a well-executed attack. And Yokozuna is really putting the pressure on.
Yeah, Yokozuna just can't be stopped now. Rock sensed that was coming. The Rock taking a step back and measuring his opponent.
Punch lands. Ooh, twist to the arm and then an elbow right to the shoulder.
There it is! Whoa! The Rock got all of it!
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Yokozuna saw it coming.
Just mounted with punches. And not, oh, a nasty stop to finish it off. Here it comes. Rock bottom. Yokozuna's in serious danger.
And that'll do it for Yokozuna's tenure in this gauntlet match.
Here they are, our final entrant in this match. Jamal looking ready as ever for this gauntlet.
One final adversary stands in the way. The road has been tumultuous, but the finish line is in sight.
Finish the job on your fellow brethren, and there will be no question as to who sits at the head of the table. It's time! It's time for the most electrifying move in all sports entertainment! The People's Elbow! Picture perfect from The Rock. 2. The Rock for the win.
The winner of this match, and officially, your Tribal Chief,
The battlefield was laid out. The gauntlet was fierce. Pain will live tomorrow. Scars will remain for life. But in this family, you will rule your own kin from a seat at the head of the table.
In a family that's specialized in
Desire and resolve will be tested tonight.
Michael Cole alongside Byron Saxton and Corey Graves, emanating from King of the Ring, 1993. Yokozuna is fuming over his embarrassing WrestleMania loss to Hulk Hogan. Now, Yokozuna has vowed to reclaim the WWE Championship and what Hulkamania off the map.
Indeed, the last time these two shared a ring, it was disastrous for Yokozuna. Mr. Fuji issued a challenge to Hogan on behalf of his client. And 22 seconds later, Hogan was the new WWE Champion.
But that night was mired in controversy as Yokozuna had just been to battle with Bret Hart to win the title. This is going to answer a lot of questions from WrestleMania 9. This is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan, and we're going to find out who's the true champion.
And Yokozuna just loves backing Hogan into a corner like this. Relentless domination of the champion.
And Mr. Fuji looking on with much approval. There's no mistaking what that sinister smile of his means.
Some folks thought Bret Hart should have had this rematch against Hogan, but the president of WWE has made the controversial decision to give Yokozuna...
He could be looking for a submission here. And would you look at that? He just let go of the submission.
Maybe he did the damage he meant to do and has something else in mind now.
Yokozuna engaging in warfare with the holster. The Giant knows this may be his last chance at the WWE Championship.
Now a big swing of momentum against Hogan.
Yokozuna making Hogan rip.
The champ is going for the cover.
Kick out before the ref's count.
Gonna take a lot more than that to keep this man down. Oh no, bear hug of pride. This is not good for...
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Yoko now.
Oh, no.
A big splash.
Yokozuna demonstrating his full power. Hogan's in trouble.
Devastating leg drop. Tremendous athleticism from Yokozuna.
Unique as they come, they broke the mold.
Yoko says this one's over.
The challenger comes up big.
2 count. And they're still in this.
I can't believe it. We were a second away from a new champ.
Yoko says this one's over. Standing bonsai drop.
Can the champ recover from that?
The reign continues. The champ kicks out.
Guys, I thought we were getting a new champion there. We might see a new champ here.
Champ's down. This one's for everything.
And Yokozuna is once again champion.
I can't believe it.
The winner of this bout and new WWE.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms.
Intensity on the face of the champ. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rocky Maivia guy should learn his place and respect his betters.
Well, that attitude is exactly why Maivia is so eager to go after Helmsley and his title.
Cobra clutch cinched in.
He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael.
He's hurled out and crashes down to the floor.
Really just laying it in.
And conspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, who has been intervening in matches as of late. Who knows if he might show up.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just another thing Maivia needs to worry about.
Rocky has bigger problems in the ring, gentlemen. Biggest match he's ever had. Live, worldwide television. He's got to have a stomach full of butterflies.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
Maivia is ready for that.
Slides under the ropes, back into the ring.
Oh. And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's tried to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things that blast off. Oh, coming down from way up top.
Maivia took to the sky and executed.
Hunter whipped into the corner. Nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle and a big right hand.
Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight.
Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover, and Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
This is a very long cutscene. Don't remember this.
Maivia just collapsed.
Can't skip it.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done. Official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolls through. Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
Rocky Maivia has shot Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
There we go. That should be every task done. It's the War Games. Alright, we're not going to do the War Games because it takes a while. I'll do it off stream. Anyway, that's been 2K Showcase Mode. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you back here on the channel very soon. It is bye-bye for now.